So our country's past weeps, like the heartbroken trees that men, women, and children were hung from. See, our country's past bleeds like the blisters on the feet from the trails of tears the Native Americans were forced to walk on. It speaks in the accents they tried to hide. As residential schools attempted to bleach their skins white, see, our country's past sings internment camp lullabies and screams like a Guantanamo Bay witch hunt. Our country's past shines like the stars on our flag, so my cotton-covered hands, and I can still smell the smoke of burning crosses, Harlem warfare, and Los Angeles riots. And the events in our history are so heavy that our timeline dips like a scoliosis spine. Because over time, as we developed into the country we came to be, the legacy left behind is subtle in our speech like accents in sign language. It lives in TV screens. It lives in hollow bodies, created by hollow tips, launched from hollow barrels, and feasts off crack production. Breeds self-destruction and continues to function through government corruption. See, we are products of our past, wrapped in our skin like a label. Trained at generalized, we're able to turn on the television, and through repetition conditioned to see race-based vision in a system where the victims are imprisoned for using the means they were given. See, they're caught in a vicious cycle. It's a hurricane spiral that spins like a vinyl, where everything has been recycled from stardust to history. And if you are listening, ghost dance, drum beats, and shackled slave songs contain more lessons than a textbook. For the Underground Railroad lies beneath our painted canvas skin. And if we peel it back, the blood and flesh that lies within would dismiss the myth that more than one race exists, for we are the only race. We are the human race. And when the masses group together, our synchronized heartbeats pump thunder that drowns the loudest of fire hose, war cries. Our roots go as deep as slave ship cemeteries. See, when we connect as chain link shackles, we could fly like the Jim Crow never could. So we must redline the ways of the past and invest in the best direction for our future. See, real change is not voting once every 4 years. And real change is not when you throw into the case of a saxophone as it emanates the message of this poem. Real change is sold by the women, men and women we need at most shivering on Seattle street corners. Real change is a community center, being built in a place where a kid walks out the front door and for the next 24 his mission is to get home safe. Real change is a father figure, a role model, to help our young men digest the issues on their plates, because these days that's a lot to swallow. Real change is telling our daughters that they are gifted before we tell them that they are beautiful. Real change is created by real teachers, truth seekers, and us youth leaders. So one step at a time. Progress is the key to this coffin, because we've been locked in society's window with no pollen to blossom. So I put my fist to the sky, and I'm strong as a police baton, ready to live a legacy worth leaving behind.